Everything is plastic. Let me show you.
What? Everything is plastic? Oh my god, I love that. Please tell me, my friends. My friends, honestly, this may be the most important question I ever end up asking you. Here, straws are paper straws. Drives me crazy. They don't work. The taste is quite different. Coca-Cola is not the same with paper straws. My question to you is, do you guys still have plastic straws? Because I grew up with that and I miss them. 5 American culture shocks in Australia, living, guess where? In the US. My friends, we're going to this.
As you may know, I recently moved to
What?
America from Australia to become a Division 1 athlete in track and field and cross country. And as much as I'm having a great time here, there definitely is...
You know what? I actually love that America tries to get people that are incredible at the stuff they do.
some culture shocks.
Agreed.
I've been writing them down since I've been here, but I thought we could go through them because some of them are crazy. They would send Australians into a coma. They sent me into a frenzy.
Let's
if there's
go into
anyone
them.
here that I haven't covered or you want to know about, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them. Maybe I can do another video. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right. Everything is plastic. Let me show you.
What? Everything is plastic? Oh my god, I love that. Please tell me, my friends. My friends, honestly, this may be the most important question I ever end up asking you. Here, straws are paper straws. Drives me crazy. They don't work. The taste is quite different. Coca-Cola is not the same with paper straws. My question to you is, do you guys still have plastic straws? Because I grew up with that and I miss them.
Further ado, let's get into it. All right. Everything is plastic. Let me show you the cutlery.
Sorry, Andre, you are doing a second pause in the same frame. Yes, I'm doing that. Bags. You guys still have plastic bags at the supermarket for free? No, for free maybe not, right? Here, my friends, they are quite expensive and a lot of people are not using plastic anymore. I get it, but I also miss those.
Yeah, you would not find that in Australia. Everything is like bamboo, cardboard, plastic straws. They're still a thing here. When you go to the grocery store, you still get plastic bags. There's none of like the paper ones where everything falls out. Aside from the...
Wait, you guys don't have the paper ones? Guess what? Similar to straws, they don't work as well.
environmental concerns, and I understand like the plastic's not good for the ocean, the turtles, whatever.
Yeah.
I much prefer plastic personally. I feel like I'd much rather eat my food with a plastic fork than like a paper one. I don't know, it just feels better on the mouth. In Australia,
Thank you so much for saying that, because I was feeling like, oh, this is a European that does not care about the environment. Fake European. Guess what? Maybe I'm a fake European. Maybe I'm actually Russian. I'm not, by the way. But thank you for saying that. I mean, let's be honest. In America, they drive pickup trucks, and I'm talking to you. I know you want a pickup truck or a big SUV. So talking about the environment, let's use the plastic. It's fine.
I much prefer plastic personally. I feel like I'd much rather eat my food with a plastic fork than like a paper one. I don't know, it just feels better on the mouth. In Australia, I'm pretty much certain it's illegal to have plastic cutlery or like plastic straws served. But yeah, it's fine here.
It's illegal. But the plastic bags, they are still a thing. But we are moving into paper or other type of material. And plastic bags, now you have to pay for them, and they are increasing every year. But when it comes to straws, my friends, no. Paper all the way.
Next one is the road rules. I just thought every country had strict road rules, but it seems to be it's only really in Australia. There is very minimal red light cameras.
Yo, my friends, I feel like I forgot to ask for a like on this video. Yes, I forgot to ask for a like, but I'm still at time. My friends, leave me a like because I'm enjoying this video. Everything she's saying, it's perfect. Plastic in America everywhere. I like it. I like it too. Now, driving in America is very relaxing. Look, I'm coming to America this year and I was seeing the roads in Texas, the spaghetti roads. And I was a bit afraid that I would not be able to understand all of that. But this video is giving me hope. Another thing, if you subscribe, you make my day. I have that in consideration. And if you even want to make my day a bit better, subscribing is enough. But follow me there, my friends. Where? Social media. Oh, Facebook. You don't have Facebook? No worries. There is a Twitter account. I don't have Twitter. Well, there is an Instagram account. I don't have Instagram. Well, there is Facebook. Probably you have one of those. Link below. My friends, I'm loving this video. Let's continue. Wait, what?
It seems to be it's only really in Australia. There is very minimal red light cameras. There is like no speeding cameras. I never see police out doing like, you know how they do like the speed checks on the side of the road? Never seen that.
Really?
And people drive on their phones. And I know that happens back home in Australia. Like people are like under the dashboard doing their phone. But people literally just...
I was not sure about renting. Renting a car, 100% that will happen in Texas. But I was not sure about renting a SUV, a small SUV, just to relax, or renting a Mustang. After this video, Mustang
see
is...
the lights, like having a scroll. And that's because there's no cameras at the stoplights. I mean, I don't really have anything against like all the speeding cameras and stuff at home because I think it makes it more safe. But all my American friends were so shocked when I was like, where are the lights? Like, why are there no speeding cameras on these things? They're like, what do you mean? We don't really have those. I'm like, oh, okay. You dead set can't drive a K without seeing a camera in Australia. Oh.
They are very common here also. I have some fines to pay from time to time.
This is another thing. Instead of...
Even though I drive slow now, this is real talk. I end up going over the limit because my kid was very sick and I went to the hospital with him. But now I'm waiting for their decision. I hope I can still drive.
Give way, they say yielding. So you know when you like to the lights and you like give way to pedestrians or whatever? They yield. They call it yielding. My third one, I low-key did know, and I feel like it's a common thing when people think of America. Everything's bigger and there's more of everything. But when you go into the supermarket...
This is the perfect video, my friends. The first point, plastic everywhere. I love plastic. I love plastic bags. I love plastic straws. I miss those things, by the way, as a European. The second thing, driving in America is awesome. Now everything is better. Everything is better is correct, but everything is bigger. Even the food. Oh, okay. She is doing an amazing job. My friends, go to her channel, say that you guys came from Andrea, leave her a like, a subscription, whatever you feel comfortable, because I love this video.
There is so many options. I cannot even describe it. The cereal aisle? What? Half of...
I also want to say one thing. I ended up drinking a double espresso by mistake before recording this video. Not a joke, by the way. I have a new machine. Machine did the job, but I think the job was a bit too strong. I feel like I'm a bit excited, but sorry for that.
Many options. I cannot even describe it. The cereal aisle?
America, land of the free and also amazing food and amazing people. My friends, look, real talk, I'm coming to America this year. I cannot wait. This is taking so long, but guess what? You can follow me here. Andrea, why is that important? I may post updates about my trip to the US, and also there is a lot of videos that get blocked on YouTube. They may go here. Twitch, maybe not, okay. But I may stream there one day, who knows. But Facebook, Instagram, X, follow me in all of those. Links below on the description. See you there, my friend. And let's continue with this. I love cereal. Oh my god, is that Reese's Puff? Oh.
What? Half of it isn't even cereal. There's no way you could be eating that for breakfast. And like Oreos, why do we need 25 different flavors of Oreos? I went in the other day.
I don't know because I have 2 flavors in my supermarket, but I mean 20 is better than 2.
And there was Post Malone flavored Oreos. What is Post Malone's flavor?
Post Malone?
Actually, let me find it. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, like describe that to me. There's also...
Sorry, I thought Post Malone flavor was with... Bad joke, I want to apologize.
Find it. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, like describe that to me. There's also lemon Oreos, huh? And this is one that I love, is yogurts. So many flavors of yogurts. I've tried tiramisu, strawberry cheesecake, which actually slaps, banana pudding. Oh, we need that back home.
You have to love America.
I love is yogurts. So many flavors of yogurts. I've tried tiramisu, strawberry cheesecake, which actually slaps, banana pudding. Oh, we need that back home. It is low-key though, overwhelming. How many options there are. You go in, And it's like, whoa, like it's so different.
Banana pudding yogurt. My friends, I've been eating strawberry yogurt for years. Sometimes I go banana yogurt if I'm feeling a bit crazy. But I don't have those options.
I also forgot how much our brains are programmed to the things that we're used to. So like, you know, when you go into your local like grocery store, like Coles or Woolies, for me, I know where certain things are in the aisles. I have no idea here. I'm literally walking around like a headless chook. Yeah. Number 4, sticking on the foodie sort of trend, is obviously there's a lot of fast food in America, but the fast food to small business ratio,
she's
so
cooking.
Different. Back home, most of the stores, especially like around where I live, were all small businesses. And you know, it's normal to like support local. There's just so many chains here. And I think
oh no, but now being honest, my friends, that's beautiful that she's doing that. I like that, supporting local business, you know, because let's be real, they probably, in terms of prices, it's difficult to compete with Walmart, Costco. It happens the same in a different scale, of course, but actually I like this.
It is something they struggle with because all the massive chains, the residents are just used to, so they outcompete the small businesses and then they can't survive. I do want to preface by saying there is still restaurants and cafes that aren't like Dairy Queen or McDonald's, but I've just noticed.
So, my friends, for you, this is obvious, of course, but honestly, she's touching a point that I think is crucial. I honestly believe a lot of Europeans think that food in America is basically fast food. I'm not saying that I ended up believing exactly that back in the day, but I also got surprised by how incredible the food is in America. Not talking about fast food, of course, but local stuff. You guys have Tex-Mex. You guys have specific food for the Midwest. It's incredible.
That there's a lot fewer than there is in Australia. I also think that comes from the culture in Australia. People want to support local. I don't know.
I like
All
that.
right, my last one is self-explanatory, but it's still a major culture shock. The tipping. You do not tip.
Oh, okay, this one is big, my friend. Someone told me that the other day that tipping was 50% until last year. This year is 25%. Man, that will have an impact on my trip.
In Australia, that's not
But I follow the rules. 25%. Well,
normal thing. If you do, it's probably because you like walk
is.
past a guy that like plays a guitar and you like chuck them a few coins. I've also kind of really struggled. I never know how much to tip or where to tip.
25.
If you go to a store like Nike and they help you and they're really...
But now for real, my friends, 25 seems a lot. I mean, I understand supporting people, but 25 could be a lot.
Lovely. I feel like I should be tipping them, but everyone's like, no, you don't. The general rule of thumb I've learned is about like 20%, like 15 to 20% at restaurants and cafes.
Last year, this year is 25. I think Trump and them changing the law.
And the way they do it is you order your food and then they come over at the end with a bill. It's got the price and then you write the tip and they take it like off the card. It's just so confusing. I would much rather just...
Yo, the thing I'm a bit scared, my friends, is someone told me that some restaurants, they trick you. Specific if they know you are not American. They think, oh, European, that guy, so damn, let's play with him. How much? $50. But in reality, it was $40 with $10 tip already inside. But since you are European, you see that, oh, $50, I have to tip until 60. And they got extra tip. You know what I mean?
Pay extra for the food and not have to tip so it doesn't like...
But not me. I'm ready.
Blow the lines. It's to do kind of with the wages. There's like a lower minimum wage in America than there is in Australia. So to compensate, you like tip. Why don't we just push up the wages? If only it was that easy for them. I'm sure there's...
This tipping thing is a bit controversial, even in America, I feel like. But look, when I go to a country, I don't try to make the country adapt to me. I adapt to the country. 25%, that's the law. Yeah. IRS said that. Okay.
A lot of political side to that. I know I said I was doing 5, but here's a few extra for the funsies. They call a chicken burger a chicken sandwich. It's not a sandwich. It's literally got a bun. It's a burger. You can buy...
Gio, I also agree with that. I also think, see, eat a chicken burger, it's a thing. But in America, it's not. I mean, if there is a bun, it's a burger.
Buy medication at the supermarket or like in the Target. Oh, the Targets are a bloody culture shock. They're awesome. And I wish our Targets in Australia were like how they are here in America. And the last one is coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. However, I can tell a good coffee from a bad one. A lot of the internationals on our team here say that the coffee beans taste like they're burnt. They also use creamer, which is like a sweet milk.
Okay. That's not something I would like, I have to admit, because I actually like black coffee and I prefer espresso. But my question to you is related with that. It will be easy for me to find espresso in America. I know you guys like the big one with a lot of milk and stuff like that, but I grew up with espresso, black coffee. The other one, I'm not a big fan. It's easy to find in America, my friends.
But those are my culture shocks since moving to America.
Basically, I don't want Starbucks type of coffee, you know?
From Australia. This is in no way, shape or form slandering America. I love it here. It's awesome. Australia will
Slandering it? She did a great job.
always be home. I biasly think it's the best country in the world. But I'm so grateful for the opportunity to live here in America. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Let me know if you have any questions or videos that you want to...
my friends, really go to their channel. Leave heart emojis. Say that you guys came from Andre. This lady made my day.
See, pop it in the comments below. If you could like and subscribe, that'd mean the absolute world. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!
Okay, bye. Day in the life of a D1 student athlete, Australian in America. We may have to check that. If this video gets a lot of likes, we may go into that, my friends. I really want to see what they eat, but probably very healthy. Well, yeah, you can also eat healthy in America. Shocking, right? My friends, thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys spending this time with me. See you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.